like what kind of confidence does it give you going into this season?
Man, a lot of confidence. You know, me being back and the teammates seeing me being back, it's a blessing. Like, they so excited. They more excited than me, and that make me excited. Seeing them more excited for me. So taking that knee brace off, you know, helped a lot. Helped me with my game.
You talked about mentally being a little bit clearer this year after the loss of your father and starting therapy and stuff last year. Comparatively to last season, how much clearer are you now, would you say, mentally?
Like, I'd say, like, I learned, like, everything I didn't know, I know now, you know, because I actually took time and actually that mental health really took over me. So I would say, like, me asking questions with my counselor, she helped me a lot. So I think now, like, it's even better. Like, I'm mature so much better, so a lot better.
JJ, do you have a certain game in particular that you're kind of working out, you're excited to play in? Or
Florida, come on, now y'all know I tore my ACL down there 2 years ago, so Florida back in the strong, you know, that's second game too. So
yeah.
With Josh moving on and being such an integral part of the defense, such a big leader for you guys too, do you kind of sense the need to step in and try to fill that role?
Josh
Paschal.
Just
kind of what he meant to the overall defense.
Josh, he took me underneath his ring, so I think that's why I really got my lot of leadership from. Because last year I used to stay with him. A lot of people didn't know I used to stay with him. He took me to church sometimes, so just because I was going through, you know, he knew I was going through because he went through something like that. You know, he had cancer and stuff like that. So his mental health was going like I was. So most definitely, I'll take a lot of leadership from Josh. And with him being gone, you can see it in the D-line group. D-line, they don't have their big brother. So, and they all young. So that's what I came in, step up as another Josh in the D-line group.
Do you feel more comfortable being vocal with the kind of, like, for lack of a better term, being your defense? Or
no, it's not even my defense though. I look up to the young bucks too. So we all look up to each other. You know, I don't know. It's just a great group. Like, we all have a great communication skills. We all have fun with each other, make jokes. But it's business. It's still business at the end of the day. So it's competition. Everybody don't have a starting job. So we still compete against each other. It's still fun.
You mentioned getting after the quarterback, but how are the linebackers going to be kind of flying around the field outside the box and even dropping back in coverage when you need to? Just what is that group going to be able to do as well on top of rushing?
That's the best group. I ain't gonna lie. The inside linebacker, that's the best group because they loaded. They so loaded. Like, they got rotation after rotation after rotation. So they gonna help us a lot. That's the strongest group we have.
How important is it for all you guys to be able to fly around the field and you know, not just getting after the quarterback, but what else do you guys kind of bring?
It's gonna be fun flying out there with them guys. You know, trying to make this my last year, so trying to have fun with them for sure.
How much better do you feel like this defense can be this year rather than last year?
Last year, you know, we had some tit-tat mistakes. You know, against Tennessee. You know, against Mississippi State. So, but this year I think we more mature. You know, like, we learn from mistakes. We learn from the Tennessee game. We learned from the Mississippi State game. So, plus Coach White, he recruited so much. He recruited a lot of DBs, a lot of positions that we needed help with. So that's gonna help for sure.
You gotta get your phone questions.
But was that an easy sell for you, or is it something that you had to kind of get past, maybe whatever kind of stigma about?
To be honest, it took me a while to even open up. So it was hard for sure, you know, but I wasn't myself, you know. I could have played football. I told my ACL that my father just got killed. I'm a young black man going through it. So plus I'm from Florida, but my mom live in Louisville, Kentucky. So I couldn't go back home all the time. So I say that one night it really hit me. I was crying in my room. I called Coach White at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I need to talk to somebody. Like, I'm not myself. So it was very important, you know. It took maturity out of me, for sure.
Have you been a leader, like trying to talk to your teammates about mental health issues that they may be going through?
Oh yeah. I already told them. They know. I tell them, like, talk to me if y'all need anything. Like, if y'all having trouble with anything, just talk to me. I'm here for y'all.
There's always been kind of a stigma with us as men, in particular, not being willing for
For sure.
to do that. How much of is that part of the message to get out there? That, hey, we all got.
Man, you can be tough, but tough, you know, you still gonna cry at the end of the day. So I would say, like, for men, like, you can show emotions, you know. Like, you can't be tough all the time. You gotta show your weakness sometimes.
I actually have a fun question to ask you. If you were an NFL GM and you had to start a team, who would be a player on this team that you would start it with?
Will Levis. What type of question was that?
Okay. Hey, man, I just had to ask, okay?
Understand. Will Levis. It's a lot of us, though. Will, Eli Cox, Horsey, DeAndre Swift for sure. Come on, me. I'll take me.
You're the GM. You can't beat you.
My fault. Yeah, Will Levis for sure.
Why?
Why? Because of how the way he carry himself. Like, I'm his locker nigga. Like, he clean his locker. Like, you know, his house clean, the way he clean himself. So I'll say Will. And he treat everybody with high respects. And, you know, Will can get drafted top 5 this year. He's still walking around the locker room like he's not about to get drafted. He walking around like, you know, he's a freshman just walked in, like, still asking everybody else questions. And that's why I pick Will.
And the walk-up song?
Well, he can go next.
How important is it to have the quarterback be that guy?
You know, no shot to TD, Teddy Touchdown, but that's my boy. But Will actually more, you know, more function. Like, I see him like Tom Brady for real. But just because I'm his locker neighbor, I see everything he do. I like the way he carry himself. Like, it's really outstanding for me, for sure.